What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me out here in Midtown, getting these 10,000 steps in. We're going to talk about guys when they're short trying to date. So, how does height factor in to dating? This is a requested topic from Stigma Guy. Shout out to you. So, let's get into this. Short kings, it's not over for you. All right, I know every woman wants the tall guy. They say, you know, they want you to be tall, dark, and handsome, right? If you ask a woman what's her type, it's usually going to be tall, dark, and handsome. No one ever says they want the short guy. But still, short kings, it is not over for you. You still have the ability to sway things in your favor. And how you do that is maximize every other column. Height is less of a factor when you maximize every other column. So you can't be short and broke. You can't be short and overweight. All right. You can't be short and musty. You know, like when you're short, you can't be and something. When you're short, you really do have to max out every other stat. So this is one of the reasons why I say get your money up, you know, get your body together, clean up your diet, you know, talk to women so that you can develop some game, you know, charisma, charm, all these things. They combined, they can overcome the whole short thing. You know, for instance, take Kevin Hart. You know, Kevin Hart is a short guy, but Kevin Hart can get whatever chick he wants. He's in shape, he's rich, you know, he's charismatic. Like, he really does exemplify what I mean about maxing out every other category. So Kevin Hart, though, is going to usually be shorter than whatever woman it is that he's talking to. It doesn't matter. There is no woman that is going to turn down Kevin Hart. Not usually. I mean, you know, nobody has a 100%, you know, win ratio when it comes to this sort of thing. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, let's say 95% of the time. All right, if you're Kevin Hart, probably even high. Let's say 95% plus. If you're Kevin Hart, you can step to any chick that you want. He's Kevin Hart. He's rich. He's in shape. He's funny. All of that sort of stuff. He's going to be able to get her. So when you have all these things going for you, just the height thing doesn't matter as much. So yeah, women prefer the tall guy. Women probably always will prefer the tall guy, but worry about tall guys that have all those other things maxed out. I mean, honestly, if there's a taller guy who is broke and you're a shorter guy who, you know, got his money together, you don't even have to be rich. You just got your money together. You know, you got some swag about you. You got some confidence about you. You're likely going to beat him. So don't worry so much about height. It is a factor. We know it's a factor. We hear women talk about it all the time. I want a tall guy, but short kings, I'm here to tell you, as a tall guy, I am telling you it ain't over. Yes, I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'4". So I do count as a tall guy. But, you know, does that work out to my advantage? Absolutely it does. I ain't going to even hold you up. That absolutely works out in my favor. But I know that a short guy who is just simply overall, you know, maxed out in all these other categories, he gonna put up a fight. And he just might win, depending on, you know, the lady. She might still pick me. But that short guy, that short king that just has everything going for himself, he really is a real threat. You know, he may best me. It's very likely that he will. So take it from me. Worry about getting these other things going. I see a lot of guys, they think they just doomed. I'm a short guy. I'm 5'7". You know, I'm 5'5". Women don't like me. You know, it's actually all these other things about you that they don't like. The height is just the final, you know, topping on that shit shake. But if you have all these other things going for you, your height really doesn't matter as much. You know, I know a couple guys that, I wouldn't say they're short, but shorter. I know a guy that's, you know, he's tall is he, like 5'7", 5'8". You know, he's doing really well for himself financially. He's got himself a solid career. He's got a wife. You know, once he started making himself a few dollars and he started going to the gym to get himself together, he was getting a ton of female attention. You know, he's starting to play sports a lot and stuff. Like, these are things that women really like. You know, so even if they prefer a taller guy, it's not as much of a deal breaker when you max out every other column, man. So I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. Continue these steps. Appreciate y'all connecting with me. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We getting closer to 3,000. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Peace.